We're talking about the pumpkin patch. And the reasons to take your kids to the pumpkin patch instead of just running down to the grocery store to grab a pumpkin and throw it in your cart. And it's, utilitarian and easy and good, probably cheaper. But there's so many reasons to go beyond that and to take your kids to the pumpkin patch and do that, do the whole family thing. And it's just true of so many things in life that the easy way is not necessarily always the best way, and it's just not always the way um, that feeds us. So anyway, so going to the pumpkin patch is fun. That's the first reason. It's just fun. There's so much more than just the pumpkins there, and so much to do, and it becomes an experience instead of just a utilitarian. Getting your pumpkin and getting it home. You're creating memories, and creating memories. Part of creating memories is you're also creating traditions, and traditions are a really, really important part of a child's. It builds family. It's a really important thing for children, um, and so that way you. Sorry, I looked at the chat book and now I lost my train of thought. But it is really important to create traditions with your children. Helps them to feel like part of a family and to feel included, and that what they do as a family is important. It builds the culture of your family. It's who your family is. So traditions are a wonderful thing. You're creating memories that you're not going to ever give up. It's a connection to nature. It's a connection to the farm. Most of our kids are never going to grow up on the farm. Some will, but most of our kids won't. And they just having that little connection. Good morning, Steph. Having that connection to the farm, it's just a really wonderful thing. It connects them to how their food grows and just so many things of nature. Having the opportunity just to get out there in the field and get their hands dirty and to run around and have a little bit of freedom is a really important thing for kids. And a lot of our kids just grow up in town or in the city, and they don't really have a lot of those opportunities. It's really good for them to see. They planted seeds, and they connect seeds with pumpkins, because when you clean the pumpkin, the seeds come right out in their hands, and they really do connect seeds then with growth and all of the things that are related to how a farm works. A lot of pumpkin patches have petting zoos and all of that kind of thing. All of that's such a good and important thing for children. Um, Pumpkin patch has a lot more variety of types of pumpkins, and not just different types of pumpkins, but volume of pumpkins. So everybody gets to choose, and having the opportunity to choose is really important for kids too. It gives them a sense of independence, a sense of pride, and give your kids the chance to choose. It supports local farmers, so that's a really important thing. It's just a wonderful thing to support the local agriculture in your area, and it might be your kid's only connection to a farm ever. You get fresher pumpkins; they're grown right there on site, and they're nice and fresh. And the pumpkins that you're going to buy at Costco have probably been shipped clear across the country, 200 miles in a truck, banging around. So fresh pumpkins, it's a good thing. So the opportunity to take pictures, some of the very best pictures of kids are the pictures at the pumpkin patch. So those are pictures that'll stick around for a while. The corn maze, working together, problem solving, that's a fun thing to do. Lots of opportunity to do corn mazes at a lot of pumpkin patches. And the point of it all is that it's the experience. So life is not all about efficiency. And sometimes we need to take time to enjoy and appreciate the process. And that's sort of my message this morning. It's not just about doing it the easy way. It's about doing things in a purposeful way, in a way that builds something more than just having a pumpkin sitting by your door. So I hope all of you have a really wonderful and enjoyable autumn, fall season, and get to go out and experience the pumpkin patch. I really appreciate all of you being here this morning and joining me later in the day. Have a really, really wonderful weekend. Good morning, Jen. Have a really, really great end of your week and a great weekend ahead. I love